Shalom. All praises go to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors unto the elders for the teachings of the scriptures. And shalom to the Akim across the world, doing this work in sincerity and truth. Now, Genesis, I'm gonna just start with it. Genesis chapter 8, verse 1. And God and the Most High remembered Noah and every living thing, and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And the Most High made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. Yeah, because he let the earth, um, he soaked the earth basically in water. You know what I'm saying? And all the cattle and all the living things was with him in the ark. And the Most High let the wind pass, and the waters assuaged the earth. If you don't know what assuaged is, which actually I don't, go check it out right now. Which means to subside, to abate, to decrease. So basically, the Most High let the wind pass over the earth, and the water steadily decreased. Verse 3. And the waters returned from off the earth continually, assuaged. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated. It was gone. Check this word out, abated. Lack, without, decrease, be lacking, have a need of, to lack. Basically, it's subsided. Verse 4. And the ark rested in the 7th month, which is a spiritual number, on the 17th day of the month. The word 7 again. This is the number 7 again. Upon the mountains of Ararat. Now, Ararat is found somewhere in Turkey. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. Yeah, because the earth was covered in water. And it came to pass at the end of the 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. And he sent forth a raven, which went forth to and fro, back and forth, until the waters were dried up from off the earth. Also he sent forth a dove from him, to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. He sent the dove just to go check if the waters decreased. But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark. For the waters were on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand and took her, and pulled her in unto him into the ark. Yeah, because it goes on, verse 10. And he stayed yet another 7 days, and again he sent forth the dove out of the ark 7 days, which is a spiritual number. The words, the number 7. And the dove came in to him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from off the earth. And he stayed, verse 12, and he stayed yet another 7 days, and sent forth the dove, which returned not again unto him any more. And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters were dried up from the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. And in the 7th month, on the 7th and 20th day of the month, was the earth dried. And the Most High spake unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife, and thy sons, and thy son's wife with thee. Bring forth with thee living things, every living thing that is with thee, of all flesh, both of fowl and of cattle, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful, and multiply upon the earth. Now, it says that in the book of Genesis, chapter 7, verse 2, of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens, the male and his female, and the beasts that are not clean by two, the male and his female. Meaning, if I'm right, if I'm calculating it right, it means 7 males and 7 females, because or else it would be uneven. Then it would be, um, yeah, 3 males and then 3 females, and I mean, what am I saying? Yeah, 3 males and 3 females, and then one would be alone, and that's not calculating right, right? Or you can maybe think something different, like 3 males and 3 females, and then the one he just waits until the other one get children, and then he mates with one of those children. I don't think it happened like that. It happened like just how I explained it: 7 males and 7 females, and of the beasts that are not clean by two, the male and his female. Well, that would make two unclean males, and 2 unclean females. That would make 4. So now you can see that ark was very big. The ark was very big. Going on for Genesis 8 and 18. And Noah went forth, and his son, and his wife, and his son's wife with him. Every beast, every creeping thing, and every fowl, and whatsoever creepeth upon the earth after their kind, went forth out of the ark. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and took of every clean beast, and of every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. Wait a minute, I just think I just bit myself in the face or something like that. Because of every clean beast he took one, which means after that there would be, from all the 7 clean beasts, there would be only 6 left. Hmm. I'll check what the other would do on this one. Anyway, verse 28. And the Lord smelled a sweet savour, and the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake, for the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite any more everything living as I have done. Which goes back to the book of 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 20. No, it wasn't that. It's 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 6. Whereby the world that was then was, being overflowed with water, perished. But the heavens and the earth, which are now, by the same word are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. The Most High is not going to destroy this world no more with water. He's going to destroy it with fire, which is the nuclear fire, which is about to come in the World War III. While the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat. While the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. Yeah, the world will not cease to exist. As people always say, yeah, the end of the world is coming. No, the end of the society. Because it says it also in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 4. One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. See, the Most High is not going to destroy this earth. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to abide forever. It will never cease to. It will never cease to exist. And the Most High talks about we're going to inhabit other worlds in the book of John. I think it was John chapter 14. Let me double check that. The book of John, chapter 14. Yeah, yeah, that thing. Yeah. The book of John, chapter 14, verse 2, which explains it. Chapter 14, verse 1 until verse 3. You can go read that if you want. And yeah, Noah was basically baptized. That's why the Most High also did it. He baptized Noah with the water, with the flood. He baptized him. And we can check this in First Peter chapter 3, verse 20. Which sometime were disobedient. I'm talking about the Israelites. When once the long suffering of the Most High waited in the days of Noah, because the Most High was long suffering, while the ark was a preparing, wherein a few, that is, 8 souls, were saved by water. The like figure whereunto even baptism doeth also now save us, not the putting away of the filth of the flesh, but the answer to a good conscience toward the Most High by the resurrection of the Lord Yahushua, of Yahushua Mashiach. So Noah, 8 souls, was saved by water. But then came the Lord Yahushua, and he baptized you with the word. As it goes back in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, I think. Wait, let me get that. Oh, chapter 1. It was. No. It was. No, it wasn't Ecclesiasticus. I think it was Corinthians. Yeah. It was in the book of Corinthians. First Corinthians chapter 1 and 17, verse 17. For Christ sent me not to baptize. This is the apostle Paul. Christ, Yahushua, sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with wisdom of words, lest the cross of the Lord Yahushua should be made to none effect. I'm saying, basically, he says, then I didn't come here to baptize, because if I did, then the Lord Yahushua didn't have to come, because baptism would save you. And it's not about the baptism, it's about the faith and works and the the fact that the Lord Yahushua came. So with that, Shalom.